Hello everyone, welcome to this video, which is the first one of many that we are going to see during this course. My name is Ruben Cabrera and I will be your professor, your English professor. And well, let's gonna start with the first topic of this course. But first we are going to see the introduction. The introduction says, live and learn refers to the fact that people never stop learning during their lives. It is said that the older we get, the more experienced we become. In other words, the experience represents our whole life, including positive and negative facts that leave us a good learning from where we may take our own decisions. This is very important. People think that the older you get, the most experience you acquire, and sometimes that's not true. What do we need? In order to learn, we need a big effort. Learning requires effort, so I encourage you to do your best and try to practice a lot. The more you practice, the more fluency you will get. Sometimes people may say live and learn is just to show they are surprised at something new they have just learned or experienced, despite their age and previous experience. But that is not the only thing they represent. Even though since we were kids we started having different experiences, we cannot say we have learned. We must have a conscious reasoning in order to say it. Sometimes we don't know that we already know. You have learned things since you were a kid that you cannot say you have learned it. In order to be learned, or in order to say you have learned something, you need to have a conscious reasoning. What does that mean? It means that you are aware that what you have learned. So let's live through this module in order to have a better learning of the English language. First, and this is what we are going to do, you will check some common vocabulary you can use with three of the most used verbs: take, make, and do, included in the present perfect and present perfect progressive tenses, two tenses that we are going to study, and I encourage you to investigate about it. Besides that, you will work with pronunciation, especially the J and J sounds. Then we are going to work with the reading text to get the main idea of it, where you will see that the topic sentence is often, but not always, the first sentence of the paragraph. We are going to identify which is the main idea in a sentence or in a paragraph. Finally, you will have the opportunity to set your personal goals, identifying any special goal you may have, and thinking about the steps that help you to achieve it by making a realistic plan. Well, this is the introduction, but I encourage you to do your own research. What is the difference between to do and to make? We are going to talk about in English class. See you then.